Okay, hi everyone, this is my very first video, so please excuse the crappy lighting, the camera and everything else. What I want to show to you today is the new Space Wolf flyer, so the Stormwolf gunship assault transport craft and so on. The model was quite fun to put together, but can be a little bit tricky when it comes to assembling it, so you can play both as a transport and the gunship variant. So what you need to do is put a little bit of work into it, so you can exchange everything by using small magnets like these, and with a 1 maybe 2 hours work you can play both options and change them at will. So okay, what you have to do, unfortunately this model is already assembled, so I can't show you this piece by piece, but I think you'll get the idea. Well, of course, first of all you have the standard changing of weapons. So here is the slot where you can exchange lascannons for missiles. It's fairly obvious. Of course you can not glue the turret on, so you can change it into the gunship. And what you have to do now comes, of course, here are the sponson weapons, which also come off. And now comes the hard part. So the front ramp. Normally the difference between those two models is this hatch here and this part. These you must exchange in order to make the gunship version. Of course there's the turret, it's only for the transport, but we can leave it at that. The only thing I did is not to exchange the armor plating, just I put made something like this. So it basically covers up the hole and allows you to, it's a normal hatch from a Rhino, and it allows you to fill that gap so you can play as the gunship. But what do you have to do to get this tricky part and the ramp? Where first of all you take this out, okay, you dismount this, and basically here you can see the weapon. You in general you have to assemble it as the gunship up until you have to decide to put on the front hatch. And what to do to get the gunship, I mean the transport option. So once you've assembled it to this level, you have to do several things in order to get, first of all, the gunship version. So one is put a small magnet here and on the inside of this part, and you can just put it like this and it fits. That's one. Second of all, here at the front of the cannon you put a magnet, and on this end of the cannon also slide it in here, fits. Next up is this panel. I didn't go with a magnet here, I don't know why, so I used a little pin right here, I hope you can see it, and I made a tiny hole here, and pin goes into hole. Ta-da! That's for the top part. Of course the same hole, it comes out a little sticky, the same hole is used for the transport version. When you get this panel, also here you can see the pin goes into the same hole and fits. Ta-da! That's the easy part. Now when it comes to the front panel, the gunship version is this, while the transport version is this. This is fairly simple to adjust because what you have to do is save up some parts from when you're putting together the whole model. I'll have the instruction here. You use this bit. Since you put it right here, you only need two. One here, one here. You put magnets in them, and here you just cut off the lascannon and cut off the missile, drill a little hole in there, and stick in magnets so you can exchange weapons like this. This leaves you with this part, of course without the lascannon. Two of these. These are important. What are they important for? Once you have the front panel, I'll flip it over. Here you can see this is the part that, oh, maybe you can see it better right now. Here is the part that was used from the lascannon mounting. It has a small magnet. It's put on under a, well, some angle, as you can see. So thanks to this, and use a little green stuff here to put it in place so it holds. Also I put a small magnet here. And how does it fit into the craft? Okay, I'll take it off the base. I know the lighting's pretty crappy, but maybe this will help. Okay, so in order to get what you want, I put a small, I think, box from a Acadian spur or something, whatever. You put a small piece of plastic here inside on the floor and glue a magnet inside. This is one of the bigger magnets, so it's a 5x2 magnet, because it has to support almost the whole weight of the panel. You put it here on a bit. For this you can use anything, basically even the frame in which the model came when you cut it up a bit. And maybe you'll see it here. Here is also a piece of the frame. It's the corner of the frame, so it has an L shape. You put it in, maybe more light. You put it in here and add a small magnet to the top. So this magnet matches this, and this magnet matches this. So you put it in, ta-da, and it sticks, and of course it then fits with the top of the cannon. But the really tricky part is to add this, because normally when you get the model, this door, it should go really well inside the hull, so here into the middle. And that's a problem, because when you glue it normally together with the cannon, it would, I mean with this, it would go and stay, it would leave a gap right here. So what I did is, I'll put this down for a sec, I added these armor plates here, here, and on the bottom here. It's a plastic card, I know, unused gym membership card, since I play Warhammer and not go to the gym. And as with the other part, I used magnets here, and here you can see it's the second part of the lascannon mount. So what you need to do is cut up a piece like this. It's basically of this shape, so this goes to the lower part, this to the upper. As you can see, maybe it will fit. It does, something like this on both sides. yeah, and a simple pad on the bottom, and you glue the lascannon mount to it, use the green stuff, and basically goes magnet to magnet on the bottom, magnet to magnet on top, ta-da, and it sticks. As you can see, there is no gap here, which would normally be there, because this part should be inserted inside the hull, not outside, like right now. And as shown previously, you can put this back on. Ta-da! You have the transport version of the craft. Looks okay. You can put the turret here, and that's about it. Once I get the second one, I'll do this tutorial in a step-by-step phase, showing you how to cut this into pieces and glue it all together. The magnets I used are fairly simple. It's one of these magnets. It's 5 by 2. About 5 magnets, the smaller ones 3 by 1, and about 2 or 3 magnets 2 by 3. So the cost of making this option, so we can exchange between models, is like 2 hours work, and around maybe 2 euro in magnet and glue cost, which saves you a lot of money if you don't really want to buy the second model, so you can play as transport or as gunship. Hope you like this video. If not, please post comments. I know that the camera and lighting are crappy, but well, maybe for the next video I'll get something better. Thank you guys, and have a good wolf time. How?